how does it sound by voice? Is it overwhelming or does it sound good? Sounds decent. Let's go.
He's a proper gentleman, that man. His name is Zolf. No hiding he's an Ura. Folks like him ain't never been a common sight in Caelondia. He's relieved to see a living face or two. The kid and I introduce ourselves in kind. Both to him and to each other, for the first time.
Bummer. Okay, I have to go through talking to people again.
For Zolf, Caelondia was like a second home. He's real worried about his first home, too. Far to the east. We all lost loved ones in the calamity, he says. I don't know how I'm gonna go on without mine. Zolf offers to help me plot the skyways for the kid. At least the calamity hasn't touched the stars, he says. He was born in the Tazzle terminals. The Ura sent him on a mission of peace to our city, and he's lived here ever since.
So this is the first time we found out his name's Ruckus? I never get to learn what the kid's name is. Earth Sigil, ask about the Earth Sigil, discovered in the Hanging Gardens.
We fought the Ura decades ago, but that was then. Things are different between us now.
Oh, not Ruckus. I think we found that out. I don't remember that. I might have just skipped over it though. So I actually have to rebuild
The cores. They remember. That's why this place is coming together. That's why things are gonna be alright. Well, look what we have here.
And I believe I built the memorial. I think originally I built the Lost and Found from it.
The memorial. Here, a kid can pay respect to the old world and earn it in kind.
Valediction. Memorial to Solon.
The valediction. Just another one of my sketches. Nothing more. Words can't express what happened, but they're all I got. War machetes are so quick, you gotta keep a good grip on them. Kid says hello, but Zolf's lost in thought. We talk a little here and there. We track down a couple more cores near the edge of the city. There's Pith Orchard, built in honor of the bull, and folks like Zolf who pray to him.
And it's all get out.
No use praying to the gods these days. No time for it either. Kid says a little prayer anyway. Couldn't hurt, right?
Oh, that's good.
Pith Orchard. Place is a dead end in more ways than one. Folks used to make pilgrimage here to pay their respects to Pith, the bull. Well, the gods are long gone now, and the Orchard core is long gone too. Seems Pith ain't much of a watchdog. Kid gives that old bull what's coming to him. The gods don't care about trinkets, but the kid ain't no god.
Memento. Machine stitched. Flush pit. A memento. Machine stitched likeness of the people of Solandia grew more self-reliant. They grew less verbal. I destroy the statues, but I can't. I don't have to kill it. I don't even need to destroy the little stone statue. The little kid statue. That'd be good.
Pith stood for something once. Something real. In time, though, the bull stopped being a symbol and started being decoration. Pith makes a decent scarecrow, at least. Then Pith lights up like a rodeo. Ain't easy punching through his hide. Kid breaks him to bits. Must have been guarding that shrine.
No way. That's hilarious.
He can't just leave without checking out that shrine, right?
Watch me.
So what'll it be? Invoke the gods? Or tell them off?
Wait for ball basement. Capitalize that.
Kid don't need favors from the likes of Pith.
It made it. It's ironic because that would have made my run harder. So.
Well, if the gods are alive, they must be plenty sore. Popping windbags is hard enough. No need to get the gods involved. Kid
Whoa!
ain't about to sacrifice himself for the likes of Pith.
That freaking sucks. I shouldn't have died there. I was just being dumb. Can't believe I just died there. Oh, that did that ruin an achievement? Hold up, actually, did that ruin an achievement, Ron?
Things might have gone worse if Kid tampered with that shrine.
Oh my gosh, I'm so oh, okay. Don't focus on it. That's not. Focus on it. This just happens.
Kid
Shouldn't
ain't
have
found
died
a core.
there.
At least he found Zolf's precious shrine. Now we can build a shrine of our own, though I got some alternatives in mind.
Yeah, ask Zolf about the plush toy from Kid Orchard.
Zolf doesn't touch the thing. Says the god of commotion is no children's toy. Zolf's the talkative sort. At least he used to be. Turn him round and round all you like. Pit's still gonna be ugly. The Ura feared the gods. We turned them into toys, put their faces on our walls. The Gravers, the arm of justice, they seemed unstoppable.
Oh man, I shouldn't have done it there. This should be a deathless playthrough unless it gets real hard at the end. But I was distracted and not. Thought I had more health than I did. Didn't want to waste the health potion.
Where whiskey has no scent, but tastes like a pepper boot heel, it's not for everyone.
Got sent. Oh, so if I
A repeater goes with a hammer better than a box of nails. Kid's lifelong friends looking fit to keep on fighting. That's the Bullhead Court. Folks defended themselves there with shields, not words. The accused always got a fair shake in Celandia. Some used to take the Bullhead trial.
Oh, balls. I screwed up. Why did I should know I wasn't supposed to buy an upgrade because I wanted to try and vanilla through the Hammers trial.
Survive the trial without taking a scratch, you'd walk away a free man.
What? Hello? What? That's not obnoxious at all.
The trial pushed many a man to his limits. The Bullhead trial taught folks three things. First, a good defense is a good offense. Second, gotta always watch your back.
I've
Third,
died both
ain't
times.
no godlike bull up there gonna save you.
Both times I've died is because of the freaking. What? It's because of trying to block stuff. Seriously? Got sticky keyed. What? I hit shift game.
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go.
What?
A lot of folks never made it out of there in one piece.
I
Quarters
literally
back in
traded
session
with
for the
it.
kid. Old ritual for when folks believed there was this godlike bull watching over them. Had to make do with nothing but a shield.
Seriously? No, come on. I was closer to that one.
Zolf trails off and asks to be alone.
Yeah. Can't remember my save. I want to listen to. The dialogue for this, but do it another time. Beer. What? Oh, come on. What? What?
The smarter ones knew when to just step aside and let things go. The trial pushed many a man to his limits.
Bruh. What is that? I've never seen that. That's what killed me last time. I've never seen that before.
The kid makes it out in one piece.
Oh, it's supposed to be fun. Oh. What? Why'd you turn around? What? Mender. Show surpassing skill with the bullhead shield. Defeat a foe by counter blocking its melee attack while less than 20% health. I would have got that last time if I hadn't died at the very end. Oh.
We'll take damage because I'm technically like inside the character, the model or something.
Eesh, that's worse than my first run. Are you serious? What? Ah! Here, press the wrong button. That's so annoying that the slime doesn't just slow you down, it also counts as a hit. Great. Like, it was really in the cards for me today, but I really like to be not. There's since I can't get the flipping dialogue again. Once. Way too early. Oh, come on. Really? We traded? That's some garbage. Whoa, hello. What? Come on! What? How did that hit me around my shield? What? Problem is here is I'm tired and I'm stubborn. And I'm always stubborn, but especially when I'm tired, I'm real stubborn. And have no fuse and get frustrated. Oh, that does work. Okay. Oh. Oh, you come on, really? Hit from that, really? Green one's dangerous? Please eliminate your buddy for me. Oh, weird, I can't. How'd that hit me? Still hit me? Really? I even hit it.
The kid pulls through in fine form.
power son of a gun, but I'm not. I don't want to do that tonight.
Well, the kid always wanted to compete in the bullhead trial. The menders, they had thankless jobs, the most important kind.
Trapper shows surprising skill with the fang repeater to defeat a hardy foe.
That's Cinder Brick Fort, where the marshals used to watch over the city. There's only one way to Cinder Brick Fort. The hard way. Sure, the city marshals may be gone, but now the fort's crawling with windbags.
That's big.
The calamity was mercy for normal folks. The windbags ain't so lucky. They've been left to freeze or starve or face the kid. Wham! Kid's ready for the windbags this time.
Love watching those fall off now.
That would be nice.
Well, windbags young and old keep fighting for the fort.
Yeesh. Excuse me?
I'm not blocking that.
Kid can't hardly tell up from down after a while.
That's not good at all. damage third like this. But... Ooh, guns.
At least the marshals left the kid a parting gift. Something the windbags just can't handle. Something that'll punch clean through their greasy hides. Windbags ain't much different from normal folks. All they want's a warm place to stay and a decent meal. The calamity drove the windbags topside. A lot of them wound up here in this very fort. Could have been minding the business underground like in the old days. Windbags can't use the marshal's supplies, but the kid sure can. As for the windbags, Cinder Brick gave them enough heat and metal to munch on for a while. Well, the fort ain't theirs by right. Can't blame them for wanting it, though. So many of those sorry things holed up inside that old fort. Kid's blasting everything in sight with that newfangled musket.
I was not worried myself on that. What? Why are you targeting that? Add it to the dock. all ranged weapons keep it down, or is it just the scrap musket keep the boxes down? Unfortunately, so. Whoa!
Windbags put the kid on notice.
Excuse me? Why? Because I hate when stuff is that fast. It doesn't feel like I can even react. It just feels cheap.
Security's plane gone haywire. Windbags gummed up the works.
The blade hits like a reflected projectile. That's interesting.
Kid ain't afraid of getting burned. They trapped the kid in the middle of the fort's parade grounds. Then they bring out Glutus and Glandon and all their scumbag uncles.
Oh.
They got something to gain, and only their sorry hides to lose.
Why did you turn around? What is this targeting?
Kid takes down Glutus, or maybe it was Glandon. The other big fella soon joins his brother, wherever they are now. The Windbags finally get the message. Kid used to dream of getting a marshal's badge, but not like this.
Each a symbol of the city's law enforcement. The city's citizens respected and
The Skyway's a welcome sight after all that. And now ain't nothing left for nobody down at Cinderbrick Fort. Kid shows up just as Zulf's telling me about his own journey to the city. Seems the only thing the Calamity saved for Zulf was a smoking pipe. The marshals seem like good men, he says. They treated him with dignity. Poor kid collapses after just one drag. The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history. catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
Oh, it was like a wave-based. Going beyond curves, it'll be easier to get through.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
Really?
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money. Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
Okay.
So just jump off the map. Okay.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too. The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Oh.
Why can't the freaking block track my mouse cursor? Is that an option? Like, there's times where it's nice that it auto-aims, but I can't trust this auto-aim. In that situation, since I couldn't control it, the auto-aim tracked one of the wind bags, but then got me hit by the other.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Caelondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Oh. Oh, that's not good. I get to wear whiskey. Repair itself because it fell, or seriously?
Out there, a kid learned to fend for himself, learn to build, learn to break.
Wow, where whiskey's carrying.
In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
The Marshals. Show surpassing skill with scrap musket. Defeat 10 or more foes in a single well-placed shot. Well, I did it.
Blending in there.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
Oh wait. Alright, I gotta heal. Oh frick, I already procced it. Right. Weird that he would have had eyes for a girl if he was gone for 5 years. Guess he was back for a little bit. Also, if he's still a kid, like 5 years, was he like 9 when he went out there? Nice, he fell off.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Oh dear, that might be it.
What was I
Yeah.
saying? Anyway.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. Ah.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
I really should have picked the katana. I milk this as long as I can.
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Maybe the walls are a part of the city, so they'll still be involved with the city. Must have been that. Wasn't like, not like, what do you call it? That Pacific Rim. Yeesh. One hand, I need the wear whiskey. On the other hand, I'm gonna die in one hit doing this. Get your freaking ass out of here. I despise. What the heck? Okay, so it slows down, deals a frick load of damage too. Yes,
They
die.
finally arrived at Ceylandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Holy crap, I'm shocked I'm not dead. That'd be the thought. It's darker than the other ones? Like, are they like a special variant? Because, like, they don't want to die. Oh wow, I've got full health tonics. Alright, well. Slow away. Less stressful because that man don't worry about dying in one hit.
But then, all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
I guess the knockback is what stops, though. So I guess I must get the potions straight into my inventory, and if the inventory is full, then they drop on the map. I'm guessing is what's going on. Ow.
The past don't matter for nothing now.
Could have just freaking healed.
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top.
That's a long one, too. Oh my gosh. Ow.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Really? Okay, well, you can Do that yourself.
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
Would have just healed. I would have been fine.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. What was that saying? Anyway.
Not easy. Doggone it.
Kid takes another drag, goes out like a light.
Ah!
Ever tell you how the kid got himself wrapped up in this mess to begin with?
Stuff out. I was supposed to get close to the freaking windbag.
The past catches up with the kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
Oh. Bad boy. Yeah,
Fair to say he's led a hard life. Supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie.
Get lost! Something pretty close to jury.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his.
Hey, roll. What? Why were you locked? What was that?
Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there.
I get to like level up as I do this more, it seems. I get XP for every time I go through it, so I don't think I lose. Maybe I lose the XP, so that's why I'm getting it to replay it later if it's even possible after completing it. I don't lose XP.
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
Must have only been like a month, couple months, tenure or something, not a 5-year tenure like he ended up signing for later. Because otherwise, I would make him like not a kid remotely.
Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
I don't know what it thought he said the first round. I don't think I heard it. Oh ouch, shut up, brain.
Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Oh, 5. Fuck is. Must have used this gun a fair amount. I remember the spine gun. I think I remember the spine gun. Or if I didn't, I definitely did when I saw it. I got it. I don't even get anything for that. We end up doing the wrong shut up with anything else. It feels like I shouldn't be stuck in the slowing effect as long as I keep getting stuck in the slowing effect. That is really frustrating.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
So mad that people do that. That's the thing that happens. That's happened in real life. Like, it's ridiculous. People just take advantage of people sending money home to do.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
Oh no.
In the history of Caelondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
It's built different. Oh, stop the charge. Nice. Final version of parry.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
Dopamine crit effects and hits and effects go burr.
One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
It's an outfit for all that. That's gonna be like a year. That's right. This is. Okay, that is. It doesn't look like I'm standing on any of it. Maybe I'm just freaking blind, but it's very possible. I'm tired. I'm very tired right now, so maybe I'm just tired and blind, and it is. My perception is off, but it doesn't look like I should be in this freaking hit zone. Oh, one of them fell off. Okay, fantastic. I should hit this guy to fall off. Oh man.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
I'm assuming they weren't flying originally.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back.
Is this a dream getting narrated dreams based on real events, or is this an accurate retelling? Because they sound like he must have been sleeping while he was on an expedition, I guess, and the game's I don't know. That's a
Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
no, that's- Wow! Proud that guy was here. Very, very not welcome. Remotely. It's already hard enough to navigate. I don't need Lime Sack Supreme over there getting in the way. Slime Blob Supreme, but Slime Sack Supreme is alliterative, so I think it's just better. Buddy. Look at your jets. Deal some depth.
Will have finally arrived at Caelandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Oh, this game's annoying. Shut up, evil thoughts. Shut up, evil thoughts. I'm never gonna
But
come
then,
back at you. Shut
all
up.
I got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
Love my OCD. Thoughts. There's so many.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Oh. Oh no. I'm stuck on something, and I don't know what. Heal! I got rid of it. Oh, come on. Really? Looks like a wall. Rux is like the architect, I guess. It worked. That one to fall off.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would. Zolf brought his antique smoking pipe all the way from the terminals.
Cinder brick. Marshals were out the city then.
Even since the Ura surrendered to us, the Marshals kept a wary eye on him.
Zero surpassing skill with scrapbooks.
The Marshals kept the city's peace. They can rest easy now. I've asked a lot of the kid, but this is something he's done on his own. Third time's a charm, right? Wrong.
Beat him. Tried to beat it once. What's going on here?
The past. Only good thing ever come out of the past is history.
I'd like to change my. I should have changed my loadout.
Past catches up with a kid. Hardly had a moment's rest since all this started. Fair to say he's led a hard life, supposing what he says in his sleep ain't no lie. He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to hold his own out there. School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
Wow.
Thanks to folks like the kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it.
I don't really know how on earth I've ever spent enough money to need to come grind here for anything other than XP. Actually, I don't even think I get XP.
Once the kid done his
except for
time,
the way
he
it's-
hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Bacon letters or something? Still alive?
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Got to play up. Pick each other there? Well, that's a good way of dealing with them.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years.
I bet we're gonna stop the box popping. Where risky?
In the history of Caelondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
So did Ruck say he? I guess I'll get to hear it again. But did Ruck say that he created the walls? Oh, it fell off. Haha. He was the engineer of the Bastion.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself. Learn to build. Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody. One night, on one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
Oh no, that was close. Oh no, not another one. Yep, I was kind of thinking it was going to be a third.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Holy crap baskets. Mother trucker.
What was I saying?
What?
Anyway.
What killed me? Was it just contact from the green guy? Pretty sure I didn't get hit by that.
All
by
the kid had to
turret.
work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back. Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him.
Oh, so, listen.
Oh, frick, I forget this one exists.
What on earth? Got like post there. Fall off. Wait, what? Crap. That was the freaking terrible roll.
finally arrived at Ceylandia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
On board this wave is. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh, they hit each other though. That's very good.
But then, all they got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
That worked out really well. Yeah, they're definitely random spawns. This is the score attack mode.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made them real, not me.
Oh, he worked. Yeah, he worked on both. He's working on Bastion now. Worked on the walls in his past. Oh dear. No game, really? Come on.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done. I surely would. Keep your chin up, kid, I tell him.
Oh wait, I forgot I did pick up a core. Whoopee.
Zolf's travels ain't much compared to what the kids had to go through for all this. The lost and found. Here, kid takes fragments of the old world and makes them whole again.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so I can finally, like, get some other stuff. Stab synth, spirit, automatic retaliate when injured, waxing, thirst quenching drink, fine, ground stab weakness. Waxing, thirst quenching drink.
All it takes is some fragments, and the Bastion makes it good as new.
Oh, use use shrine modifiers to boost that payout.
Kid's ready to get real personal with hammer and musket in hand. That's Zolwood Grove. A nice, quiet place to show a musket a good time.
The first time I played this, for some reason, I feel like I didn't do the hammer trials till afterwards. I didn't do the trials till afterwards. So I I'm gonna beat the game and then do the trials.
I didn't want to waste time or do just like with what items I find and upgrade something that then do the trials. Is that what I did? I don't. Maybe shut the funds.
Ever felt a Zolwood gourd? Like picking up broken glass barehanded? At Zolwood Grove, marshals learn to make every shot count. The trick was to pop all those nasty gourds without wasting ammo. Most marshals didn't get far on their first few tries. Had to catch a bunch of those gourds in a single shot. Funny thing about muskets is they work best up close. It took a keen eye, not an itchy trigger finger.
Oh, are you kidding me? I almost got it? Oh. Breaks mother cauldron's lash. Alright, well.
Kid takes a little personal time for just him and his favorite musket. Plenty of gourds to go around, even now.
Oh, yeah, missed it. That might have. Yeah, that just. What?
Marshals like to fine-tune their muskets to get better results.
Sucker. 20 or 25 for the third prize. Well, or for the second prize.
The orchard grew over so quick, the marshals made it worth clearing out.
Made it worth clearing out, or made it work? Made it work. Work clear. Well, that probably wasn't a total waste. Oh, there's something down there.
A man who fell on his hindquarters in the grove wouldn't soon hear the end of it.
In front of him, or like it hurt a lot? Like autopilot. It's like, oh, it's not that hard. After almost getting in my first breath, it was. I need to think. It's stupid. Something feels real off with the aim, and it's irking me. Like, very possible I just suck, but it just feels weird. Like, why did this one not really move? That'll be thoughts. Perfect thoughts go away. That doesn't actually do anything. I get that one. Oh dear. That's
The best of the best cleared the course in just a few shots.
should have gotten one or two less.
Kid probably could have made himself marshal one day. You want to tune a scrap musket, you start with the barrel. Now he can shoot that fang repeater all day long. If you're feeling low, count on the buttery flavor of our own Bastion bourbon. Anything survives a musket shot ought to be quick work for that blade. That's the scrapyard, where folks got to smash things and call it community service.
Sounds like fun.
The city's unwanted things all met their end in the yard. Folks who fouled up will do their time here, smashing things to bits.
Okay, so nice. Okay, so it just is always black, even if it's not equipped. As long as you have it, it's a black one.
Shadowy black weapon.
The quicker they worked, the sooner they could go. Folks learn to plant their feet and put their backs into it. Others would plot a course to navigate that sea of junk.
Actually, know what the increased damage you do.
Had to work real fast for the finest prize. Ever want to just smash things for a while? You know where to go.
Upgraded.
That's the Langston River. Used to cut all the way to the wild. Think it was bad then.
You can hit info, beating them, and press info ahead of time.
The Langston River flowed free and wild till the calamity drank it all up. Maybe all that water just grew wings and flew off.
Oh, it didn't keep me with that hammer. Oh well.
Riverbanks swarming with windbags.
By the Gax plant thing.
They're so bent on finding the core, they hardly notice the kid. Lucky for him, a certain famous ferry barge is still afloat.
So on one hand, having a super fast weapon, especially one that has like a pretty high precision alt attack for range, helps kind of make up for the fact that it's like AoE clear type weapons. So it's kind of doubling up.
Nelly. She sends some squirts crying home as she leaves port. Maybe Nelly knows the way to the core. Maybe she can slip right past all the clamor on the coast. Or maybe not. A security skiff pulls up portside. Nelly's just another windbag to those guns.
It's kind of synergized because it's
Just
slow
then,
fire.
the windbags notice who she's sailing with. They're pretty steamed about what happened at Cinderbrick. They try to cut her off.
Like these sort of synergize because like one's super slow fire rate and pretty high damage, one's really fast fire to help cover the
They try to
gaps.
slow her down.
But also they both are more
They
like
try to knock her out.
low damage per pellet slash hit.
Well, Weepin' Nelly tries harder.
Like, but they both like
Try as she might, though, she hits a snag. Kid's gotta help her get untangled. Favors for favors.
But they also, it's like they help cover each other's gaps by one being really slow firing and high damage, one being really fast to cover it. But at the same time, this one's like really high damage, but it's also the way it's spread is like it's kind of really more low damage. A lot of areas AoE clearing, whereas this one is also high fire rate AoE clearing as well. And especially with the mod that I have, they tighten up the point of fire. It makes it more of a long range weapon. I think so.
At least she picked a good spot for a break, because the core's right there.
Oh, quick missed it. That's funny. Oh, they are still.
Then the kid hears an unusual sound, like 100 flapping wings. Peckers. They've been watching his every move. They had their own eyes on the core. But why? Well, kid ain't got time to think it over just yet. He finds Weepin' Nelly raring to go.
I want the XP for picking up access.
Turns out she's got a special surprise for when the waters get rough. She's gonna need a little help with all them peckers. Traffic things think they're king of the roost now. Rest of us only wish we could fly in times like these.
Oh.
And yeah, everybody's getting extra XP from the potions.
Security skiffs keep on coming, starboard side. Don't seem to care what they shoot, as long as they hit something. The windbag's getting even better idea. They aim to smash Weeping Nelly to splinters. Well, it all proves too much for poor Nelly. She's just gotta make one last stop. With her last breath, Nelly gets the kid to solid ground. Solid ground in Pecker country. They want that core real bad. Seems the calamity ain't hurt the Peckers' appetites. Might be they want it just as bad as a kid. Kid shoos them off, knowing they'll be back. Know how many times Kid nearly fell off the barge back there? Not even once.
That dynamic line to then not play if I get knocked off the barge. Hey, that XP. But
Now, listen close. You should remember this next part. Why go to Prosper Bluff? Used to take an enterprising man or a plain old fool to venture out that far. The city was the most beautiful place in the world. We all knew that. But on the other hand, some folks just yearn to see the things they're told they can't. And that's why you go to Prosper Bluff, ain't it? There, the kid hears something he ain't heard in a long while. How's it go again? Yeah, that's the one.
music's so beautiful. this. Oh, for the muscle giant. They just incorporate so much. This is definitely like connect on that. Oh, this is whiskey with this nuke. Windbags or nerd windbags? God, she was alive. I'm pretty certain this is the girl. This dark song.
One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill. Gonna build that city on a hill. Someday those tears are gonna spill.
Stop it, brain. Point to stop it. Stop it, game.
Well, no point explaining what happens next, right? Suffice it to say, kid ain't coming home empty-handed.
Someday your bird is gonna fly. Gonna build that wall until it's done. Gonna build that wall until it's done. But now you got nowhere to run. So build that wall and build it strong, 'cause we'll be there before too long.
And besides, it's like the song goes.
I dig my hole, you build a wall. I dig my hole, you build a wall. One day that wall is gonna fall. Gonna build that city on a hill.
They'll be here before too long. We darn near celebrated when the kid got back, didn't we? Zolf never thought he'd see a fellow or again. We become fast friends. Calamity has that effect on people. But there was more to be done. There was one last core to find.